Good morning. This is Sally Morgan, physical therapist, craniosacral therapist, and Tellington T-Touch practitioner for animals and people. This is Tristan. He's a Corgi, and we're here for a Conversations with a Corgi episode. And I have to say, we've had a long break, and we're going to have another one. I had to go away unexpectedly last week, which jammed up my whole week, but it was worth it. It was a good trip in many ways. And now my work is picking up at my educator job, so I'm not available 2 or 3 days a week. And I really like having my weekend time right now. And I will be going away again in a couple days, so I don't know when I'll be back. So today's sort of a catch-up day. Those of you who have ordered harnesses, after 2.5 weeks, they came in, and I was able to ship a bunch out yesterday. I have 2 or 3 left that I haven't heard from people if they still want them. If you are interested in a harness, let me know. And also, if you have any questions or need any help in using them, definitely contact me for that as well. The best way to reach me is my website or my email. My email is sallymorganpt@gmail.com. Oh, hi, Elizabeth. So, while we were away, we were in Provincetown, where we love to go, right, Tristan? We love the beach. We love our dog friends there. We just love water like that. I've had so many problems with this yard with the snakes this year that I am scared. I'm literally scared to death to walk on my road because there's dead ones, there's live ones, there's plenty at my house. My friends, when I was away, we're walking down the street and there's a stick on the ground and I jump 6 feet and on top of them screaming. And they're like, "What is wrong with you, Sally? It's a stick." And I see them everywhere. I'm like really traumatized. So being away was a good thing in that regard. And one of the things I noticed about my beloved Provincetown, which happens also here in Northampton, and some of you may disagree with this, but everybody wears a mask. And they did this wonderful thing. They had people called ambassadors that were walking around town, and if they saw you without a mask, they'd give you one and remind you that we need to wear them, and strongly encourage you to put one on immediately. Which is snake in your yard too, Elizabeth. Ugh, I have snakes. Anyway, so the mask wearing was pretty much ubiquitous. I don't think I saw a single person, even a baby in a carriage or a 2-year-old, without a mask on. And I saw a cranky 3-year-old or so really giving his parents a hard time about the mask, and it really worked out. I could not believe how quietly persistent his parents were at making sure he put his mask on. And also there's plenty of little boys wearing Spider-Man ones, which I thought was pretty cute, and little girls too, I might add. So the fact that they make a Spider-Man mask for kids is also awesome. So I thought today we'd just talk about masks a little bit more. So I posted this, and I'm going to put it on this page too. Came across some smart person who put out a modified Mark Twain quotation that said, we wear a mask and be thought a fool, or don't wear a mask and remove all doubt. Possibly said by Mark Twain, which is true. So I have gotten such good luck with my mask searching. Different people have made these from the Corgi world and from the Etsy pages. And this one, which has corgis with masks on them, came from a fabric that you can get at Spoonflower, which is out of England, and they're like 2 to 3 months backed up on the shipping, so don't think you're getting it tomorrow. But I actually came across 2 or 3 other corgi lovers wearing this mask. So or one made, with this fabric. So that's pretty amazing. We corgi people, we bond together. So this is one of my favorite ones because, of course, it has the little corgis on it and it's blue. Another one of my favorites is this one made by Josie. She makes all kinds of things for corgis, and she sells them in auctions to raise money for corgi rescue groups and corgi medical needs and everything else. She does a lot of fundraising. Corgi Aid, I think, is one of her primary ones. And so I love this mask because it's, festive for 4th of July. And I do like these wrinkled ones with the pleats in them. And she did you have to be as good a sewer as Josie to get those corgis all lined up on the pleats like that. She's really good. Another one that I got on Etsy. This one isn't so good in terms of, you know, safety because the fabric is thinner. It's not as thick, but it's super cute. It has all these corgis. Let's see. Let's get them on this side, so the right side up. Corgis and roses. What's not to like? It's blue. You know, I am not going to wear this in a place where there's a lot of people. But if I'm just running into the post office, you know, I can wear it for a minute. Because it's not the right kind of mask to give you real protection. And then, of course, this is one of my favorite ones. Also from Etsy. I love this fabric. I don't know what it is about this fabric. I have a blanket. I have a scarf for Tristan made by Josie. I have 2 or 3 masks with this fabric. But everywhere I go, I mostly am wearing these because I have 3 or 4 of them in this fabric and I love it. And all the Corgi people know me immediately. And the thing is, my friend said, walking around town is hard no matter where you live because you can't see people's faces. It's weird to see people in a mask. So wearing a mask like this with a cute upside down Corgi on it, people look at you and smile even though you can't see them because you've got a Corgi on your face. Now my friend also said he's pretty embarrassed to wear the Corgi mask he has. He has a Corgi in glasses wearing a Madras plaid jacket on a light green background. And it's just not his style. He prefers more of a print, not a Corgi, although he loves Corgis and he's had Corgis. But that mask is made really, really well and also came from Etsy. Some of the best masks I have in terms of their mask qualities have come from Etsy. Then we have this one, which is a drawing my friend Ruth Sanderson did of Tristan with his fairy riding him. He was jumping over a log in my yard, and she took a picture and created this design, which is in a fairy coloring book. I've seen it on fridge magnets and now on this mask. And this mask is lightweight, easy to breathe through, and it's stretchy. And I think she has these on Redbubble. But as much as it's cute, I don't think it provides really adequate protection. But if you're a person that has to wear a mask and you're terrified you can't breathe, you know, this might work, but it's not going to protect you too well from anything. But it's really cute. So yeah, I've been wearing this like when I was running. I've taken up running. A terrible runner, the worst runner in the world practically. The only thing I do worse than running is singing. So, although I'm up to half a mile without dying, that's a big improvement. So anyway, I was wearing this when I was running because it's easy to breathe through and I'm not near any people when I'm running. So, you know, they all have their good qualities, but this is not going to be going in the grocery store where I have a pretty high risk. So, you know, you can look for masks with anything on them that you like. Happy faces, sunshine, all kinds of paintings. There's some I've seen with Mona Lisa smiles. Some people have just gotten those medical ones that you can get now in some drugstores around here, probably not in Texas and Florida and Arizona, and they've bedazzled them with either the glue-on jewels or fringe and things. And you know, you have to remember they're only good for so many wearings. I mean, you can't plan on wearing the same one for the rest of your life. And the kind that I just showed you were all these fabric ones. We were reading something online and it said, you know, you can put them in the washing machine, but it breaks down the fibers in the fabric. And so they are less effective with a lot of washings. So it's better to hand wash them in the sink. And our friend, soap and water is great to kill COVID. And hanging it in the sun is also good. So if you have a lot of these fabric ones like I do with Corgis, that's the way you're supposed to take care of them. Now, initially I washed some of them in the washing machine and I may still do that on occasion, but just remember you're wearing them for a reason and you want that fabric to be working to its maximum potential. And they say that the really thick ones like this one, this original one, this one is made with 2 or 3 layers of fabric, and it's the only bummer on these is that she used the hair ties for the ears, and my face is little, so this is not a problem for me. But if you have a wide face or a long face, this isn't very big because these ear things are much shorter than, like, see on this one. See the difference? That's a lot of length, so they get tight. But one like this that's really thick, well-made fabric, and that fits your face well. See how it's shaped? Those, they say, are 85% good at eliminating things going out and in through it. And an N95 mask that gets that name because it's 95% effective at preventing bacteria going away from you and into you. So, and you've seen that thing on TV with the green guy saying, stay healthy, the green mist coming out. So these cloth ones, cute and 85% good, so that's pretty great. And a lot of the ones I have, you can put like a coffee filter or something in there to make them even better. It is very hard in hot weather to breathe in them like that, I have to say, but you can do it if you stay calm. So I think a lot of it is that people get upset and then they start sweating and the heart rate goes up and they start breathing heavy and then they can't breathe in them. But you know, I have worked for years, 5 years of my life, all day, every day, 12-hour days, wearing a mask. It is not impossible. You will not die. It will not kill you. It will not make you sick. In fact, it saved me from getting many things over the years and from people around me getting sick. So I'm a big advocate for mask wearing, and that's why we did a survey through some of the Corgi masks I have today. So I'm not sure when we'll be back. Tomorrow we have dog school. Friday I have my educator job. Thursday I finally have a hair appointment after 4 months. I'm sure many of you can sympathize with the lack of hair appointments in your life. So, and then I'm away, so I don't know when I will do this again. But thanks for joining us today. Good to see everybody, and we will be back sometime. Right, Tristan? Everybody have a great day, have a great week, and take good care and be safe. Thanks for joining us.